Russian Deputy Chief of Mission Roman Babushkin called the United States' pressure on India unjustified and unilateral. India is welcome to export its goods to Russia if it is facing hurdles entering the U.S. market, said a senior Russian diplomat in New Delhi on Wednesday, as tensions between Washington and New Delhi continue to rise over the issue of Russian oil imports. Addressing a press conference in the capital, Russian Deputy Chief of Mission Roman Babushkin called the United States' pressure on India unjustified and unilateral. He said energy cooperation between India and Russia would continue despite growing external pressure, particularly from the U.S. He pointed out that Russia is currently the largest supplier of crude oil to India and that India's energy demands are increasing every year. Certainly, this is a perfect case of mutual accommodation and complementarity of our economies, he said. We are quite certain that our cooperation will continue. The Russian diplomat also argued that Western sanctions are ultimately counterproductive, stating that the sanctions are hitting those who are imposing them. According to him, sanctions have failed to weaken Russia, which continues to experience steady economic growth. Babushkin said that India refusing Russian oil under pressure from the West would not bring equal cooperation from Western nations. They behave like neo-colonial powers that think of their own benefit, he added. The remarks follow the announcement by White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt that President Donald Trump has imposed a 25% tariff on Indian goods, which is set to double to 50% on August 27. The Indian government has condemned the move, calling it unfair, unjustified and unreasonable. The new tariffs are expected to hit sectors such as textiles, marine products, and leather goods particularly hard. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said India will not bow to economic coercion, reiterating New Delhi's commitment to independent foreign and trade policy decisions. Referring to a recent phone call between Russian President Vladimir Putin and Prime Minister Modi, Babushkin said the conversation highlighted India's importance to Russia. He expressed confidence that both countries could work through challenges to find mutually satisfying solutions. This is the true strategic partnership we are enjoying, he said. Whatever happens, even during challenges, we are committed to removing any problems. Babushkin also took a swipe at the U.S. approach to allies like India, saying that Washington's recent moves show a lack of genuine partnership. As we all know, the sanctions are a tool of unlawful competition, he said. Friends don't behave like that. He reiterated that Russia and BRICS nations Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa have never imposed sanctions and labeled any sanctions not approved by the United Nations as illegal. You will never see sanctions imposed by Russia or within BRICS organizations. They just weaponize the